Hello to all of you beautiful bakers and welcome back to BlueBell Bake. My name is Jordan, I'm your favorite average baker and media maker, and today we're going to be making apple pie. This is my aunt's recipe and it's very delicious. My mom made it for Thanksgiving last year and it's actually very simple because of some of the ingredients that we're going to be using today. Speaking of which, here's everything you need to make this recipe. So to make this apple pie, you are going to need 8 or 9 apples of different types. This is very important. My aunt always recommends using multiple kinds of apples, but you can use just one type if you want to. The apples that I'm going to be using today are Gala, Red Delicious, Granny Smith, and Envy apples. You're also going to need 1 cup of sugar, 1 box of pie crust. This equals to 2 pie crust. You can make your own, but this is kind of one of those hacks where you're gonna use a pre-made crust. You're also going to need 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 4 tablespoons of butter, which is equal to half a stick, and last but not least, 1/4 teaspoon of apple pie spice. If you cannot find apple pie spice at your store, you can actually use pumpkin pie spice. The ingredients on the McCormick bottles are basically the same, so another little hack, I'm actually using pumpkin pie spice for this recipe. Once you have all of your ingredients, it's time to start baking. And we're actually gonna start by combining everything into our bowl of apples. So the first step that you're going to do is you're going to take your spices, your sugar, and your butter and pour it into your bowl of apples, and then you're going to microwave it for 3 minutes. So let's do that first. So while your apple mixture is microwaving, what you can do as well is you're going to take one of your pie crust and put it on the bottom of your pie pan and make sure it fits snugly. After the 3 minutes though, you're going to stir up your apples and then you're going to try to take a slotted spoon and we're going to put all of our apple slices into this pie pan. You want to use a slotted spoon because you want to try to not get all of the juice out yet, because we're going to pour the juice on top of the apples before we put the second pie crust on. So let's spoon it up. Once all of your apples are spooned into your pie plate, you're then going to add the juice. If there's lots of juice, you can add a little bit of flour, which is what I'm going to do, just to thicken it up a little bit, and then you're going to pour it over your apples. Once you pour over the juice, you can customize your pie just a little bit if you wanted to. Like my aunt always usually adds golden raisins and pecans. I don't have any raisins and my fiance is allergic to pecans, so I'm not doing that, but you can if you want to. And then once you add your juice, you're then going to take your second pie crust and roll it over the top and then cut little holes on the top to make sure the steam is able to get out. After you put that top crust over the rest of your apples, you're going to put it in the oven and bake at 350 degrees for 1 hour and 20 minutes, checking after 1 hour. My pie just came out of the oven and it smells so good, but as always, I'm gonna let it cool down a little bit before I enjoy it, and you should too. But once it's cooled down, that's it. So thank you all so much for watching. If you do make this recipe, go ahead and comment down below or tag me on social media. My handle is @bluebell.bake, and that's on Instagram, TikTok, and Pinterest. And of course, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and click that notification bell so you always know when I'm posting. And until next time, keep on baking.